That's a little brighter. I'm live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Talking Habs with me, not me, Rick. Anybody here? I'm talking to myself. Well, it'll be in the video anyway. So I'm talking to the people out in video land, not sitting at a keyboard watching me right now. Hey, Sleepy NHL. You know what? I think you're almost always the first one. 3 times. I think you're the first one in. 3 times. Stephen Cog. Hey, thanks for coming in, guys. Anton Kraus. Greetings from Germany. I guess you're looking for more cider to be a big pick. At 19 Coyote 50. Hey, welcome in, guys. So, everybody pumped for this draft? I sure am. Yes, Sleepy NHL asked if I lived in Montreal, and I sure do. Almost all my life. I was born in the U.S. My parents are from Montreal, but I was born there, and I've been here since I'm 4.5, and I'm 56, so I've been here almost 52 years. Scotty, welcome, Scotty. Go Habs, go, buddy. Let's hope we get some good stuff to talk about and content to make after this draft. Sleepy NHL, I'm begging that we trade for Ghost. You know what? I got some info on Ghost. Possibly, it's kind of rumorish, but a subscriber here, Anthony, he's got a brother-in-law works for a radio station. Gave him a little bit of maybe inside information. I don't know. I guess there's enough people here. Hey, called in. Caden, excuse me, Caden. Scotty, can't wait for the 7th round. Who the fook is that guy round? That's all tomorrow, though, during the day. So I'll probably do it. I'm planning to do a live stream tomorrow night as well after all the action, and we'll see. We'll break down what happened. See if we can do that. Caden asks, how was my day? My day was busy. I had a lot of things to do and then get ready for this and nerves and all that. But good thing is once the camera rolls, nerves go away. Don't know why. I don't know how that happens, but it does. Hey, Trent McDonald, thanks for coming in. I'm really looking forward to that Habs pick too. I really am. And you know what? I have no idea. I know I've made some videos and all that, and it's all speculation. But really, do we really have any idea what's going to happen? We don't. Although I don't know if anybody saw the interview. Bergevin gave us a short interview. I didn't see the Trevor Timmins part, but I saw the Bergevin. I don't think he's going to give away the farm to do anything. So if it's not a move that makes sense and doesn't cost too much, yeah, I don't think they're moving up. Sleepy NHL says, I think we're drafting York. Definite possibility. Anyways, look, there's enough of you guys in here. Anthony's not here, but I'll. So he told me this. Definitely, it seems like Montreal's definitely talking with Philadelphia, but Philadelphia would like to, if they're going to trade Ghost, they want to throw in Jacob Voracek. So if you don't know anything about Jacob Voracek, I'll just give it out. And I don't really know the validity. This is a rumor. I don't know how valid this is. So Jacob Voracek is a 6'2", 214-pound, 29-year-old right winger. He has last season 78 games played, 20 goals, 46 assists, 66 points. Though he was a minus 16, but plus minus isn't that important. He had 4 goals on the power play and 18 power play points. In his career, he had 846 goals, 846 games, not goals. 195 goals, 444 assists, 639 points. So he produces. He's not bad. Minus 18 for his career, and he's got 48 power play goals and 208 power play points for his career. So not bad. Apparently, they'd like to throw him in. And I heard also, I think from Bob McKenzie, that Philadelphia definitely wants a top 6 young forward. And maybe even another top 9 forward or a top prospect and a pick. To me, that sounds like Drouin as the top 6 young guy. Anyways, what do you guys think about that? Let me get back up to where we were. Scotty says, Bergie looking jacked as usual. They all do. All the staff, they look so jacked. I wish I was buff like that. I got to get back to the gym. A couple years. Sleepy NHL says he met Cam York. Yeah, was he a nice guy? Comes to practice in Montreal in the off season. Okay, so he's got a Montreal connection. You got his autograph. Cool. Hey, he might be the pick. Philly 50 says Ghost for Dano. I can pretty much assure you Dano's not going anywhere. Dano got 3 votes for the Selkie, and he probably deserved a lot more. He should have been in that race more than he was. Louise Sorrell, I think I know that person. That's my ex-wife, Louise Sorrell. Hey Lou, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm glad to see you here. You can let me know tomorrow when I see you how I did. Angus Beef says Suzuki to Habs brothers joined his. You know what? If you watch my video, who drops? Unfortunately, I really think Suzuki drops far, into the 20s, maybe even into the next round. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Sleepy NHL says he met Voracek. What do you think of Voracek? Do you think he'll be good here? Felix Desgagne, welcome. How do you think would be drafted by the Canadiens? Who do you? I imagine you're saying who. You know what? It's hard to really say, especially at 15. It depends on who drops, who's still there. I don't really know, but I do believe this: they're going to pick the best player available. They're not going to go by position at the first pick. Pretty much confirmed by Bergevin. Scotty, wish it wasn't my anniversary. I'd rather be live streaming. This is an overpaying for a dinner, and trying to hold a conversation with the missus while listening to Talk Habs. Hey, buddy, thanks. But if it's your anniversary, man, hey, I mean, I know you're a hockey fan. Like, don't piss off your. I don't know if you're married or not, but don't piss her off. Happy wife, happy life. My ex is out there saying, yeah, I wish you would have known that when we were married. But yeah, I know that now. A little too late, eh, Lou? Okay, Angus, Ryan Suzuki, probably best pick, in my opinion. Suzuki, bro, the Habs, I think. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Depending on who's still there. It really depends who's gone and who's still there. But I really think Suzuki's dropping. I don't think Montreal's picking up. Craig DeFreitas? Welcome. You think Montreal's going to go for Brody? I actually think they're going to try for Nick Leddy first. I really do. If they can't get Ghost, I think Nick Leddy, then TJ Brody. One or the other anyway, because that's their next option. But remember, other teams are looking for them too. It's not an easy thing, especially with all the other ones got picked up or signed by their teams. Their prices all just went up, even for the trades. Okay, let's see if I can catch up. Sleepy NHL, big rumors about Drouin going to the Jets for Ehlers. Yeah, I could see that too. That might, it might be a good thing of two guys needing a. Drouin hasn't really taken off anywhere, but he might need another place to. If he goes to the Jets or wherever, filled up wherever, he might put up some big points, Drouin. But I don't think he's going to do that here. So it won't matter what he puts up where he goes. I just don't think he's going to do it here. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. My ex says, yep, I didn't learn that lesson while I was married. Okay, let's get back to the real stuff, Lou. Angus says, I really like Raphael, though. That's odd. Raphael, not my favorite pick. Not that I think he's bad or anything. There's something about him. I don't know. Not my favorite pick, but who knows? He could go to Montreal. He's a big power forward, that's for sure. Scotty says, hope Krebs drops to 15 or Newhook. That we 100% agree on. I agree. If Newhook or Krebs is there, I think problem solved. You got to take those guys. You got to. They're the best players available. Philly 50 goes to Habs for bagels and VIP at Chez Paré. Yeah, I wish. I wish. But, Ghost is really a top-notch defenseman. He's not going cheap. And like I said just a few seconds ago, considering how all the defensemen, it's kind of light on defensemen, even in the draft in the top end. I think it's going to go for a premium. I don't think you're going to get a defenseman if you're not paying a price for him. VGK coverage. What's up, man? VGK, thank you for coming in. I love it. If you guys, you don't have to be a Vegas Golden Knights fan. Watch his videos. VGK coverage. This guy is great. I love his energy and his sense of humor. He's funny. I love it. Watch his videos, man. Thanks for coming in, man. I wasn't expecting you. I really appreciate it. Who do you think's going first? Or who do you think Vegas is going to get? Who do you think? Let's see, Angus, happy draft day. Already pissed off better half. No, we're good friends. She's not pissed off. I'm not worried. Scotty, Suzuki lost a lot of stock at Juniors with his injury. Yeah, but at least it was an injury that caused it. I didn't know that actually till I think yesterday. But yeah, I was really disappointed in Suzuki at the World Juniors, and his stock he plummeted after, and that's why I'm pretty sure he's going to drop. I really pretty sure. Philly, Mackenzie said Rangers going off the board. Yeah, well, no, Rangers aren't going off. But maybe with their second, I think they got a second first round pick. Maybe they're taking Kako. VGK, really happy to see your channel take off. Not long ago, I subbed to you. I think it was your 10th subscriber. You know what? It's true. VGK subbed really early. He's been super supportive, even when I can't even watch my early videos. It's cringeworthy, and he was so really supportive. So thanks a lot for that. You really helped me keep going. It really helped. And really, I implore you guys. Scotty also got a great channel. Go watch these two guys, especially. And everybody else has a channel. I don't know. I'm sorry, but these two guys are good, and they got channels, and they need support like we all do. Okay, let's see where we are now. I got lost there. And shout outs. Okay, Steven asked, do you think they will go after Ryan? No, I was just saying I don't think they're going to go. I really don't. I mean, unless by chance everybody better than him goes, but I don't think so. I think there's going to be other options. Personally, I like Samuel Poulin, and it's not because I'm in Montreal and he's a French player. I'm English. My ex-wife, by the way, is French. I'm English, so I don't care what the language is, but I think a local guy, if he's got the talent and he's not a Louis LeBlanc, we don't want to do that again. I wouldn't be upset if they took him there or drop down, made a trade, drop down, and picked him where he should go around 20. We'll see. I really like Samuel Poulin. So if anyone wants to ask, I like Samuel Poulin. But I mean, if Krebs is there, if Cole Caulfield was there, I would love to have him too. What a sniper that kid is. Let's see if we can go back there. Philly, I visited Montreal, and I have to admit, beautiful women everywhere. Montreal got gorgeous women everywhere. Never been to Philly, though. I think I've been past it when I was a kid going out to Miami, but no. Scotty, congrats on all the subs. You should get a bunch with this. Yeah, I'm in a drought right now. Honestly, once the season ended, I had 2 really good days, and then since then it's like pulling teeth again. But that's how it goes, up and down, up and down. You just keep going at it. For me, I'm just trying to get better. I kind of wish I could be like I am right now in my videos, but I can't really talk off the top of my head alone to a camera. It doesn't work for me. Scotty does a good job at that, and I know everyone's scripted, VGK too, but they don't look like they're reading a script anyway. Well, Scotty's starting off a new style, and he's reading a script. It's obvious, but when he was doing it before, when he talks off the top of his head. So here I have no script, obviously, and yeah, this is kind of the style I like to have more. I don't know, whatever you guys think. I mean, it's coming along. My on-camera presence, I guess they say, is coming along. I feel a lot more comfortable in front of a camera than I ever was. Okay, I think I let a lot of stuff go past. VGK, oh yeah, VGK, check out Scotty. I didn't know if you guys had seen each other's videos or not, but check it. And Scotty, check him out. You're going to love him. I know you're going to like him. In particular, you're going to like him. I think you're going to like his sense of humor. I think you're going to like him a lot. When does the draft start? Momentarily. It says 8 o'clock, but I imagine they're going to go through a bunch of stuff. So somewhere after that, I'm going to stay on as long as my camera. My last time it kind of froze on me and I couldn't go any farther. But if it happens to freeze up and everything, I mean, just check. I'll be coming back as soon as I can get it back. It's an old computer and it's working good today though. Okay, back to this here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get on this trend. Yeah, Vegas apparently is shopping patches. And apparently, it's funny. The funny thing here is all the guys we traded last couple of years, Patches, Galchenyuk, PK Subban. There's somebody else. I can't remember who it is. They're all on the block. They're being shopped. So it's kind of funny. It makes you think maybe Bergevin wasn't so bad after all in making those trades. But I think though a lot of it, like Subban, it's cap. The cap is not going to be over 82 million. So there are going to be a lot of trades for people trying to get rid of cap space or make cap space, get rid of contracts. Let's see. Steven says, agree with you. We should draft guys with best skills, no matter if he's Anglo or French speaking. No, listen, I just happen to like Samuel Poulin because I think he's got that talent. And I think it's a bonus that he comes from, I think he's from Laval. I think that's a bonus. If you can get a guy with the same talent as the other guys and he's from your town, I see that as a bonus. Why not get a guy with talent that draws instantly without even having to play a game? He's going to draw. Anyway, but not just to draw people. I don't agree with that, but I really like Samuel Poulin. I don't think they're going to get him, though, but he's going to be gone before their second round pick. But in the second round, I've been talking about Samuel Bolduc. He's another French guy. Got a howitzer of a shot. Check out his highlights. I'm working on, by the way, I'm working on that. I'm going to be able to do some videos where I capture the screen and not use my camera to do it, which kind of sucked. And then I'll be able to, I can edit a little bit. So be a different style where I'll show some highlights when I'm talking about players. Or even when I'm going to, in the summer, I'm going to be doing some videos about past stuff. I'm going to see if I can find footage I can use. You know, when you're talking about prospects, it's fine. I'm not using NHL footage because copyright, not getting into that. And once they got their eyes on you, they don't let you go. So I'm not putting any NHL footage up here. Okay, let's get back to the questions, if there are some. Scotty was saying the Hockey Guys channel blew up 2 drafts ago. But, you know, yeah, but the Hockey Guy, he's just a normal guy, but, man, he's good. He's good. I don't know where he gets all that information, how he holds it there. And then I know he's reading a script because you can see his eyes go. But still, the guy puts out 4 or 5 videos a day. No matter what comes up, he's got videos. I wish I was half as good. It's my first year, so putting up a couple of videos a day is hard. Sometimes easy, depending on what it's about. But I'm working at it anyway. I'm going to announce this again. I guess I don't know how many people of you were here when I said it, but Saturdays. Tomorrow I'm going to do probably a recap of the draft because the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round. But I plan to do every Saturday. I'm not sure the time. I'll announce it, but every Saturday night through the summer, I'm going to do a live stream, an hour or 2 hours. We'll see if there's stuff to talk about, hopefully. So hopefully you guys will be in on that. Just kind of look for it. It'll be Saturdays. Okay, yeah, let me get back to you guys. Sorry to talk about myself, but, you know, I'm looking at myself on the screen. I feel like I'm talking to myself. And maybe that's why it's so comfortable to look like you're talking to yourself. You guys find that anybody does live streams? Okay, let's go back to it. Trent says patches for Suzuki, Tatar, and a second. Yeah, we're not going backward. We're not going backward. You guys gave those guys up, and we're keeping them. VGK, I understand when they made that move, we didn't know we would have Stone. No, this is true. But you'd think there'd be, I don't know, I would have thought Patches would have got more than 22 goals. Although, I mean, he had a really slow start, and he does that sometimes. He has really slow starts. And he scores in bunches. So you get frustrated sometimes with him. What can I say? Tatar is also a bit, he's a bit streaky, but I don't know, more exciting. Something about him is a little more exciting. Scotty says trade Tatar in a second for Patches and a 5th. There, Tatar, I don't see them trading Tatar, buddy. I really don't. Trent says, yeah, I was really hoping Vegas would go all the way for Patches to get a cup. Yeah, I've kind of expected Vegas to go a little farther getting that. So I don't know if Patches didn't exactly work out, if it wasn't a right fit. But you never know, maybe next season. But I think they're shopping him because of the cap. By the way, Vegas is, VJK, you probably know this. You're allowed 10% after the season ends, right? In the off season, you're allowed 10% higher than the cap, in season cap, to carry that until you have to reduce. They only have 200,000 left. They're right up at the top. They have to move somebody and something to make some room. So, yeah, you're going to see that kind of move. There's got to be other teams like that. Okay, we're going to get back into the swing here. I don't know. Anybody still here? Can't tell. Am I still online? Am I still online? Anybody? Someone put something in so I know I'm online. VGK. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sleepy NHL and Scotty. VGK. I've been speculating like crazy for no reason because ultimately my thoughts mean jack. Yeah, well, same here. When you're doing speculation, right? I mean, what can you do when you're doing speculation? You could be wrong, you could be right, you could have your head up your butt. I mean, who knows? I could say ask, can I? I don't know. Any kids here? I don't know if there are any kids here. Yeah, speculation is just like that. It's you get a lot of flack sometimes for it. Although I gotta say, I don't get a lot of flack for anything. I'm happy. They never trade Domi. No. Salaxdin Najib. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. Sorry if I'm not. Kako is second pick, I'm sure. You know what? I'm not going to say I would be shocked, 100% shocked, but I could see New Jersey taking Kako. Kako's probably the better player overall, the better player. Hughes is definitely dazzling with the puck and all that, but I've seen even in his highlights, he gets knocked around, gets knocked off the puck. He needs to get stronger. So down the road, Hughes might be the better player, but right now, Kako looks damn good. So I wouldn't be 100% shocked if New Jersey takes him. Although it's a huge story if that happens. Scotty says, never trade Domi. He's going to blow up in the next few years. I think 80 plus points next year. Yeah, I think his ceiling is 80 to 90. So I think since 72 was his breakout, I don't know. I think he goes up and flirts with 80. VGK, he was injured a bit last year. A lot of the reason we've never been fully healthy. Looking forward to see Howla back. I'm not sure who Howla is. Sorry. If you're talking about Patch, he was injured. Yeah, he got injured a bit. That's true. But he has slow starts and still puts up good numbers after. But he's very streaky. Very, very streaky. Sleepy NHL. Who's your favorite player and what trade would you like to see made by Bergevin? You know, my favorite players are on the Habs. I'm a real Habs guy. I've kind of been away from the game for a few years, mostly because I couldn't really watch. I tried to listen. I listened here and there, but you can't follow that closely, and I didn't follow that closely for a few years. I'm back about 8 months, 9 months that I'm following really closely, and I don't know. I can't really answer that. I can tell you who my favorite Habs player is, and I'll say all of them because I really like this team. I don't really have a guy I don't like, except I'm going to say Drouin. But if he starts to do his job, I like him. So I don't know. I have to think about that. So if you want to give me a few minutes. Well, the trade I'd like to see made by Bergevin is to get Ghost. I mean, I really like to see that. I mean, I don't know if it's possible. And to somebody else, I don't know. I don't know how much we really need to add here. You know, I want to see Suzuki and Palin get a shot. That's why I don't know. I don't know if we need a lot of new add-ons. Oh, I needed that. So yeah, I say this. I trust Bergevin to make good deals. I don't want him to go and break the bank. I don't want him to give away prospects, top ones anyway. So I'm going to trust him that he's not because he was talking about it, and I don't think he will. So I don't know. You know, we all want a trade and this and that, but it's not easy to just for him to just go out and do that. So I'm sure there's so many trades that we all wanted. He tried and couldn't. You know, we just don't hear about it. Let's see now. Okay, if you're still there, BJ, okay, see you when you come back. Thanks for being here. Trent, booing Bettman. Oh, did you see that? I did see that where the opening. I watched the opening. I didn't watch the awards. I watched the opening on YouTube, actually. And, yeah, they booed Bettman. Oh, of course they're booing Batman. He's evil. Philly, Jersey should take Byram. Um, yeah, it's probably you can make an argument for that. I'm telling you, I wasn't impressed with Hughes. I mean, yes, his stick handling, he's dazzling. There's no doubt about it. But he gets pushed off the puck easy. I've seen smaller guys not get pushed off the puck as easy as he does. So I don't know if he's working on that and he's getting better. He's got to get stronger up. He's not big. So I don't know, but he's dazzling he's dazzling with the puck on his stick. No doubt. Trent says Settins. Yeah, Settins are long gone now. Steven, I hope they don't draft a guy just because he's French and left the best players to other teams. Hope they learn their lesson. Well, I'm saying that. I mean, I like Samuel Poulin, but it's not because he's a French player. I just think that's a bonus with this guy. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that he's not a Louis LeBlanc. I'm quite sure of that. And yeah, that was a mistake. And I hope next year they don't do that again because it was when the draft was here and the draft is going to be here next year. So I I hope they don't do that. But if the player merits it, why not? I mean, we don't have very many French players on the team. I grew up with a team almost all French players. I got no problem with that. They were great. So I don't mind adding a few more as long as they're worthy of it. And I do think Poulin is worthy of it. I think if we don't take it, I'll probably revisit that somewhere down the road in a couple of years and see how he's doing. And I believe Poulin will be one of the better ones from the draft, from the first round anyway. Let's see. We're going to lose a good player to Seattle. Yeah, I imagine it's inevitable. It's set up that way, just like it was for Vegas. And look, they paid what 600. I don't know, $750 million. I don't know how much they paid. Half a billion. For that kind of money, you want a team that's going to compete. I don't blame them for that. So yeah, we're going to lose somebody. Unless Bergie can make a deal, that happens, and they take somebody that's not important. Boom, not so bad. You give them a draft pick. Isn't that how Vegas got built? Doing stuff like that. That's what you got to do. Everybody loves Gary. No, no, no. It was funny though. His wife was mad. She almost couldn't hold it in. He took it. He's used to it. The devil doesn't mind if he gets booed. But his wife was really mad. I was laughing. I thought that was really funny. Let's see. Screw Seattle. I hope they take Folin. Well, maybe that's the kind of deal you make that with him, but you got to give up a draft pick. I mean, like I said, I think that's how Vegas got built, really, is that they made deals, they got picks for not taking certain guys. Then they made other deals and used the picks and, hey, signed players, and they're where they are. And like I said, also, for that kind of money, you deserve to have a team. Sleepy NHL, whatever you said on one of the messages, they retracted it. I got the filters on, so if you're going to swear and all that, it's probably not going to come through, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why sometimes for innocent comments even, they can retract them, but nothing I can do. We lost Emlyn to Vegas. Okay, we lost Emlyn, but overall, wasn't the end of the world to lose Emlyn, especially at that point. He wasn't doing that much. He could hit and all that, but I don't know. Philly 5-0, Kako going first. Could be. That could be the big surprise they lead off with right away. Boom. Big surprise. My ex is saying Elvis Presley was the heart of Vegas. Yeah, she loves Elvis. That's why she had to throw that one in. I'm not surprised, Lou. And yes, he was. He was the big shot of Vegas in his day. CBNHL, I deleted myself. I didn't swear. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm just saying it shows message retracted. I have no idea why. But sometimes they're innocent messages and it filters it wrong. So I'm just saying. Let's see. Yes, don't worry. I kind of expected Elvis to make it into my live feed if you were going to be here. No worries. Okay, well, now there's no questions. I mean, I got to entertain you guys. What am I going to entertain you with? I'm not prepared enough, maybe. Yeah, I am kind of. I was at the library today, so I picked up a couple of books that might be interesting. I'm going to do some videos on some of this stuff. I don't know if you can see. This is something the hockey guy. I saw this. He did. It's all about old hockey cards and stuff. I'm not hearing anything from the draft, by the way. It should start any time now. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna find some kind of stories to do. I want to do some, like I want to talk about the Habs. There's some of their Stanley Cup wins. We had 24. Maybe go over each of those wins over the summer. Do some historic stuff. One I got here is the 100 greatest hockey arguments. And that would be like, who's the greatest player ever? If anybody wants to know who I think is the greatest player ever to lace up those skates, and I'd like to know who you guys think. For me, Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr was the best hockey player ever to play the game because he could play every position and do it at full speed, do everything at full speed, take every shot, do whatever, carry the puck, be on the ice alone, and probably score goals. He was the best player ever. I'd like to know what you guys think about that, by the way. I'm thinking of doing a video on Orr. Let's see. Okay, it's starting right now. I got the radio on here. So as soon as the pick is done, we'll talk about it. I didn't expect it to start too early. So 8:16, 8:17 hasn't really started yet. So yeah. So am I? I don't know if I'm here alone again or. Oh no, there's 15 people here. So who do you guys think is the greatest player ever? I'll throw out 4 names that are mostly out there. Start with Gordie Howe, the Rocket, the great one, Gretzky, or Bobby Orr. For me, Bobby Orr, the last one. Really like to know what you guys think. Scotty says Gretzky is the GOAT. The guy basically rewrote the history books. He will always be the most dynamic, in my opinion. Hockey arguments like that. I mean, it's everyone has their own opinion. I don't think anybody's right or wrong. I don't get upset when anybody tells me who they think, unless it's like stupid. If it's a stupid say, I gotta get. I mean, you got any of those 4, and there's a couple others you could throw in there. And hey, everyone's allowed their opinion. It's all subjective. And I'm not saying Gretzky was bad or anything like that, but for me, it was Bobby Orr. It was the greatest player ever. Because personally, I don't think Gretzky could play defense. Bobby Orr could play offense. Could be a forward. He could put up Gretzky-like numbers back in his day. So, but Gretzky's right up there, and obviously he's the leader in almost everything. So I wouldn't take it away from him, but yeah. Anybody else? Come on, let's go. Come on, somebody. Hey, okay, I also picked up this. I don't know. Anyway, you guys like Jay Baruchel? You know who Jay Baruchel is? I see it backwards. I hope you guys don't. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to read this and see if that's... He's a really big hockey fan. I like his movies and stuff, so I figured I'd read it. Trent says Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes got taken first. Okay, I didn't even hear that. Well, there you go. So, first question answered. Who goes first? Jack Hughes going first. Not surprised, obviously. Scotty says Matt Cook, the dirtiest player ever. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, if he's not the dirtiest, he's definitely up there. I think maybe Marchand might be giving him a run for his money. And then there's the Rat, Kenny the Rat Linsman. But I don't think he was as dirty. But Matt Cook, man. Matt Cook took out a few guys for extended periods. So, okay, so what do you guys think? Marchand don't end careers. No, this is true. Not yet. But, licking the face, and he does some, it's just stupid. He pisses me off. And I know that's what he's just trying to do, but still, I don't like Marchand, never will. Trent says Wayne Gretzky, hands down. I had his rookie card back in 79. Don't know where it would be today. Probably had a few of them. I was collecting cards back then. So I must have had a few of them. And who would have known, right? Philly 5-0. Hughes to Jersey, hearing he will do a music video with Bruce Springsteen. He's the All-American kid. I got to give you that, and he's dazzling with a puck. Dazzling. My concern about him is, I mean, his skating is good. He's fast. He's a great skater. All that. He gets pushed off the puck a lot. That bugs me. Other than that, I mean, you're not going to go bad picking Jack Hughes. Although I don't think his impact next season is going to be that big, or he might not even get the Calder. I kind of think he might not even be there in the running. You're going to get Kako's going to have it, and Kako's going to have the bigger impact the first couple of years. That's what I think. Scotty, yeah, Marchand wins the ugliest hockey player award by far. Did they have that at yesterday's award? If they did, they should have given it to him. Trent, I want to trade. I don't know. Although with they didn't announce that cap. The cap apparently is going to be announced tomorrow, which is kind of dumb. You'd think they'd announce it today so that the guys know exactly what they've got. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many trades we're going to see here. Scotty Hughes' whole family are hockey studs. His little bro Luke is even better. That's what they say. Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the first overall pick even. I'm just saying I didn't like the way he gets pushed off the puck. But does he put up points? Does he set up guys? Is he dazzling with the puck? He's amazing. So I'm not taking that away from him. Just that kind of bothered me. Whereas then you see Kako, they push him around. He's on one skate, off balance, and his focus on that puck is amazing, and he scores. His hand-eye coordination, I've seen some stuff he's done. Anyways, either or, and New York is definitely picking Kako. I can't see New York not picking Kako right now. I don't know who said that. He's gonna go third. No way he's going third. I don't know how long they take in between, but yeah. Hughes' mom was on USA Women's team too. Yeah, I heard that. He comes from a hockey family. Definitely. Taco Stacks, go Rangers. Yep. Rangers up next. You're going to be happy with Kako, I'm sure. Good pickup. He's going to help you right away. Rangers rebuild is going fast. Definitely not good. And you know what? Any team can take advantage this year of if you've got cap space. Any team with cap space, you can really turn around your team pretty fast. And there's a couple of teams, I don't know, one of them's got like 30 million in cap left. And I'm not sure what team it is. They need to get up. Maybe the Coyotes need to get up to the floor. So, yeah, if you're one of the teams, you can maybe make some deals. Take a couple of bad contracts, get some. You can turn you get one of their good players, take a couple of their bad contracts. Boom, boom. You turn your team around. That's what I think. And of course, I mean that it has been talked about. I imagine everybody. Yeah, okay. I'm losing people. Everyone's concentrating on that draft. Hey guys, you're supposed to be watching me. No, it's okay. Do whatever you want. I'm still gonna be here through. I'm gonna be here through 15 anyway. If it's kind of boring and nothing much happening, and the Habs make their pick, I might go off after that. We'll see. Let me see. Did I miss something? Trent says pick number 2 is in. My buddy's a New Jersey fan, and he wanted Kako, Scotty. Well, yeah. Me too. I could have seen him going there, but Kako just got picked. I didn't hear it, of course, because I got to keep the radio down. I can't have it. Do you guys hear my radio at all? Can you tell me so that I can either put it up a little bit or? No? Can you guys hear my radio? Can hear it a little bit, but you can't really make out what they're saying, right, Scott? As long as you can't hear it. Yeah, because I mean, how are they ever going to watch my video to know that I use, but yeah, you can't take a chance. Alexander Holmberg, hey, welcome in, buddy. All the way from I hope I don't get it wrong, but you're from Sweden. I'm assuming you're from Sweden, right? And apparently, I think it's like 2 a.m. there. Everyone say hi to Alexander. He's up late, probably having a drink, pissing off his wife, I think. Rangers is a better fit for Kako, I think. Oh, I think Kako fits anywhere, but Rangers, he'll really help the Rangers. Rangers are going to be a pretty good team in a couple of years. Okay, Lou, my ex said no. I don't know why you said no. You got to remind me. You can't just say no. You got to say why. It's been, I don't know how far back in the feed. Helen Johnson. Hey, Helen. Can you imagine if Tio picks up Subban? Wow. But if they can't, if they can't afford Marner, how do they afford Subban? Subban's at what, 9.5 mil, isn't he? So I didn't get that. When I saw that, I didn't get it, first of all, for that. And yeah, I don't want them to get Subban. Hey, Anthony, what's up? I kind of read out that Jacob Voracek thing, so I told everybody that apparently that's what's up. Inside info from Philadelphia fans. Love that. By the way, thanks for coming out there. I appreciate having somebody, and Philly 5.0. Thank you both for coming in from watching from Philadelphia. I appreciate that. Too much background noise? Is there too much background noise? I got my balcony door open and my window. My radio, should I turn it down more? If I turn it down more, you guys are gonna have to tell me the picks, because then I don't get it on TV, so it's my only way. So Lou, is it too loud? The radio too loud? Anthony, yeah, Marner cannot be paid for, and no problem. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. I'm glad, and thanks for that info. That was really cool. You did that. I wish you probably sent it to me like 10 minutes after I left, and I couldn't do anything about it. But I appreciate that. That was really cool of you. And Marner, apparently now they're talking trading him. So I don't know. Okay, thanks, Lou. Thanks. Trent says, imagine Kako on Kopiami's wing. Yeah. Kako was never going to fall that far. And I can't see that New York would have ever even entertained trading that pick. You don't trade away those guys. Those are the guys you grab and hold on to. Chicago next. Byram or Turcotte, apparently. And now I'm hearing possibly Dak. That's what I heard just before I started the stream. They're saying maybe Dak. I don't know. I think they take Byram, best guy, and Byram could step in. Apparently, there are other guys that they have prospects haven't been able to step in yet. I think Byram can play next year, so I don't know. Marner lead Toronto with points for 2 years, and he's from Ontario. If he doesn't sign, it's bad luck. Yeah, I don't see Marner not being in Toronto. I don't see them trading him away. They might trade other people to keep Marner, but even if they got their team almost, I don't see them trading Marner. Imagine the backlash from the fans and they trade Marner. I can see an offer sheet and they can't match, and I could see that, and the fans can't really maybe not be as upset, but a trade? Anthony's saying Dak. Who else? Okay, it's almost about to happen. Everybody, I'm saying Byram. Anthony's saying Dak. Can you get in before the pick? Who's saying what? Come on, guys. Let's see who can predict it. Scotty's saying Byram. A lot of people are saying Turcotte. I don't know. I don't think Turcotte goes 3. I wanted to put Turcotte in someone who falls. I think he'll fall a couple of spots. I'm not that far, but I thought I'd get eaten up for that one, so I didn't put Turcotte in my drop one. They're trading Kadri to sign Marner 100%. Yeah, well, I think they're trading Kadri. They got to make room. They're going to sign Marner. They got to make room. They're going to sign Marner. And they're going to trade for prospects that they can probably fill in, patch in there that are cheap. Or find guys that they can, I don't see how they're going to fill out a good team around them. They need D and all that. I don't see it. And I think they're even looking to trade their backup goalie, Sparks. So I don't know who's going to be backup. Okay, Anthony called it. What did Anthony call? Dak. They did pick Dak. That I'm surprised. I'm going to say something. I'm not positive, but if you go back into my first video of the mock draft, I think I put Dak there. Or Cousins, one of the two. I'm surprised. Well, Byram's going to Colorado. There's the first shock. Dak. Doc. I don't know. How do you Doc? He's going to be one of those guys no one knows how to pronounce his name. Well, there's a surprise. Scotty, you're saying Caulfield at 4. Caulfield next. Well, I got to tell you, they need scoring. They need secondary scoring behind that first line, don't they, in Colorado? Byram 5th to LA. You know what? I'm not sure. That one I'm not sure, but I think I had a Byram 5th to LA in my first draft. My first mock draft. I'm going to have to go back and revisit that. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back and revisit my drafts and see how I did. That'll be a video. Hopefully you guys won't laugh at me. You're going to laugh at me. I know you're going to laugh at me. But anyway, hopefully not too much. Okay, let me catch up with you guys. Helen, you could not give me Kadri for free. I kind of agree with that. Kadri's also one of those pesky players. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of player. I like a player that's got skill and performs on the ice and overcomes without having to be dirty. Anthony, Byram is dropping. I said it in your comments in an earlier video. I must have missed that, or maybe I didn't, and it didn't process. I kind of made it think I might have heard that. Every year, somebody drops big time, and maybe it's Byram. We'll see. Byram you know what, if Byram drops to 15 Montreal. First of all, though, I'd wonder why. You got to question why. If a guy drops that far, there's a reason usually. Something we don't know. But what do we not know about Byram? I have no idea. I'm surprised. Hey, Logan, Karen, come on. None of that. Montreal Canadiens suck. First of all, it's not true. We don't do that. I'll have to throw you out if you. We don't talk like that. I don't put down anybody else's team and say they suck. I don't expect it here. I don't mind if you stay. Just you don't have to talk like that. Ben isn't resigning. Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard Ben's not resigning, but I knew that already. Pretty sure they made it official recently. They did a few weeks ago, I thought. Yeah. I didn't make a video, but I'm pretty sure I talked about it in a video, but I didn't make a video on it. Oh, Logan, are you a Boston fan? Hey, man, listen. It's fine. I don't mind. Boston's my least favorite team, but, doesn't mean I can't talk about it. You can come in here and it's just hockey. Don't have to call us that we suck. I might have said that about you guys, but I try not to. Now that I've got a channel, I got to be a little bit more whatever on it, But it's on the record, Boston's my least favorite team. Boston and Toronto. Okay, the team with 1 cup in 51 years sucked. No, they got 2. No, they didn't get this one. What am I talking about? Okay, but Scott, same thing. I don't want to be provoking anybody either, and I don't want to be provoked. That's not what the channel is about. We're not here for a fight. We're here for a conversation, and it's a different thing. And remember, everybody's opinion, it's all subjective. We all have our own eyes. We see things differently. That's why we talk about it. Ben is testing free agency. Apparently, that's what he's doing. Anthony Peters, here goes Turcotte. Well, I kind of think it's Turcotte. I kind of think so. I don't think Caulfield moves up to 4, but you never know. Samuel Poulin next. No, but I mean, I would think Byram or Turcotte goes here. Okay, my cat. Peanut, stop it now. Stop scratching at me, please. Your hot take is looking brutal. What did you say, Scotty? I don't remember. I got a commercial here. I guess it's all satellite. I don't know who's ahead or whatever. I got a commercial. They haven't picked. Okay, Anthony, you're ahead of us. Caulfield at 4. Caulfield was taken at 4? You guys are ahead of me. I'm in commercial over there on the radio. Peanut, enough now. Stop. Oh, Bowen. Bowen at 4. Well, there you go. Bowen at 4. They have somebody. Don't they have somebody else pretty good on that defense? That's two guys like that. Am I right? Who's the other defenseman in Colorado that's big? There's a big guy there. If I haven't said it already, there's a big guy there. I'm not as up on everybody's names as I should be, but I'm getting there. So am I wrong? Bowen goes. He's going to have there's only 2 big time talents there. Zadorov, is that it? McCarr. Cale McCarr. That's right. That's the Avs. And there's somebody else too. They're gonna have a big 3. Well, the Avs just got more dangerous, and I think that's something they needed. They need secondary scoring too, but improving their defense like that. Yeah. Toronto is the worst if you're a Habs fan. Yeah, I can't see too many Habs. Well, yeah, actually, I know people from Toronto that are Habs fans. They don't really like the Leafs either. No, I guess if you like the Leafs, you don't like the Habs. If you like Boston, you don't really like the Habs, and vice versa. But I mean, it's only because they're jealous. Maybe not of us lately. I get that, but overall, teams are just jealous of our 24 Stanley Cups. I just wish we could get 25. That would really be nice. Let's see. Zadorov is 6'5". So, he's big, yeah. Peanut, stop it now. You've been doing this to me all day. Stop, please. Oh, God, I got a cat that insists on scratching me. Okay, can't hate Toronto. They never play us when it counts anymore. No, but, well, I'm older than you, Scotty, obviously, but when I was a kid, they did, and a little before me, too, but they did in some pretty big games, and I just grew up hating the Leafs. Probably to the point where I hate them. I could say I hate them. I can't. I have a really strong dislike for Boston, but I have a lot of respect for a lot of Boston players that have come out of there. Some Leafs, but not as many. I really don't like the Leafs. And I'm in Montreal. Don't forget, I live in Montreal, so we have a natural city rivalry as well. So it comes to that, I guess. My turf and their turf. It's all turf wars. Let's see now. Where was I? Can't hate the Leafs. Oh, yeah, you said that. I said that. The Kings are going to make an awful pick. They are great at that. Yeah. Well, who do you figure? I guess Turcotte goes there. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. But now, once somebody goes sideways and it switches it up, it's hard to tell. So I guess we'll keep saying Turcotte till Turcotte goes. Yeah, Cousins. I kind of agree with that. Cousins would be a good place. Be a good place for him. They need a guy like Cousins. Let me put it that way. Since Dak is gone, anyway. Habs Nation, go Habs, go! Yes, sir. Good luck. We're gonna need it. Turcotte should go, but he won't. Probably Cousins. That's from Anthony. Yeah, we're at what, 5 now? 5. Yeah. Hey, look, Podkolzin, if he's not dropping, Podkolzin could go here. You think LA would take Podkolzin, anybody? Well, they're talking about Byram on the radio, but Byram's gone now, so why would they be talking about him going to LA, playing with Doughty? That's history now. I don't think a defenseman goes for a little bit though, because I don't. There's not a lot of talk. Like, there's a big distance between Byram and I guess Broberg. Broberg's not my favorite for some reason. I don't see what everyone sees in Broberg, but that's just me, I guess. So I don't know. Podkolzin. They want someone who can help sooner than. Well, this is probably true, but I mean, even like if they get Turcotte, is he going to be there next year? I don't know. I don't know if he will. At least a year, I would think. I heard something about. I'm going to say Buffalo is. Buffalo is. Someone said that Buffalo has said that if Spencer Knight isn't taken, they're going to take him. And they said it didn't make any sense, and I don't know if that made. But Florida 13. If nobody takes him before, and I don't think anybody will, I think Florida stands a good chance to take Spencer Knight, and that depends on how the draft goes and who's available. Somebody else might be available that they didn't think, and you never know. We have Caden Primo already in the system. I don't think they're going to they would take a goalie as high as Knight's going to go. So Anthony asked, would you guys maybe take Spencer Knight if he's there to have torch passed from Price to him? No, I don't think so. Yeah. If it's the third round and Spencer Knight's still there, okay, I can see that, but not first two rounds. I don't think. Yeah, with Primo there, I don't think it makes sense unless you're gonna use him in case if something happens to Primo, or you could trade him after. I don't know, but that doesn't make sense either. Gursky, Lynette, and Marty. That's creative. That's right. Toronto is jealous of Montreal. When Montreal plays Boston, it brings the best out of the Habs. It makes good hockey. I want Montreal to get Harley. Yeah, Harley's a possibility. Yeah, well, listen, I hate I'll say I hate Toronto and kind of hate Boston, but I love the games between Montreal and Boston and Montreal and Toronto. That for sure. I love going into the playoffs against you guys. Win or lose, it's great hockey. It's the reason why I like the Nordiques so much. I like the Nordiques. I didn't really like the Nordiques, but I liked the rivalry that was there. You watch the Montreal Nordiques, even if the Nordiques were the last place team in the league, the games were good. Although you watch them now on YouTube and they look slow. The game looks so much slower from before. Uh, aren't they making that fifth pick or what? Anthony Peters, sorry, don't really know the Habs. No, that's fine. Listen, you're giving us an insight into your team, and that's fine. I'm happy you're here. Don't have to be sorry. You're doing a good job. I mean, I'll correct you if I think you're wrong. I hope you didn't. I didn't put you down. I hope you didn't feel that way. But no, I don't see them taking Spencer. Remember, every question or whatever opinion is your opinion. You're allowed. There's nothing wrong with it, unless it's flat out stupid. Okay, but I haven't found you to be flat out stupid. And I'm a Canadian anyway. I'd be nice about it. So let's see. Spencer Knight is a beast, but Primo is better. Yes, Scott, I believe you. Okay, bye, Lou. That's my ex. She's going. See you tomorrow. Says good night, beautiful hockey people. Scotty, I wish that Paling hat trick was to win the game and make the playoffs. Damn you, Columbus. Yeah. Listen, sometimes a loss like that, okay, not happy either, but you got to take the best of what you can. What's the term? Make lemons out of get lemons. You make lemonade. It's experience. You got to learn how to lose before you can win. That's kind of what it is. So I take that away from it. They were that close. They lost. Next year they're going to be that much more primed. That's why I say don't shake this team up too much. They were that close. if you shake up this team too much, it's almost like you gotta start over again. These guys have done something. They've got something. They just need to build on that and go forward. If you bring in this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, like 3, 4 new pieces that aren't from your system, which is different, it changes things, and you might have to make that step again that they've already done. So no, that's why I don't really want to bring in Duchesne. I don't want to see them go out and spend a lot of money to get. I'd rather a trade. That's why I like the Gossip Beer or even Nick Leddy. I like a trade because it leaves the cap money. And like Benjamin said, if you spend that cap money now, the guy he's drafting today that you like, when it comes time to pay him, I don't have money for him, and I have to trade him away. That's what he's kind of facing. So, yeah, I say don't spend. No, if you can add a piece through a trade, build on your team, a good hockey trade, I'm okay with that. But I'm not big on expensive free agent signings. I don't know if I'm rambling yet, but Scotty, you're not the only one talking to me. It seems like you're the only one talking to me. Let's see. It was an awesome Leafs game, that game, yeah. And, we were that close. We were that close. And what did we finish? Not 4 points behind the Leafs or something? Not that far. Those expensive forwards for the Leafs, they're going to pay the price in the next couple of years if that cap doesn't rise. And I think the cap won't rise much in the next 2 years. They're going to make that deal. They're going to control the cap so they can get the TV deal. And I made a video about it. Didn't get a lot of views. I don't know why. I thought it was a good topic about the cap. Anyways, there's stuff about the cap, and the cap is probably going to stay low for 2 years. That's why everyone's worried. They know. And Benjamin said the cap's probably going to be 81.5 to 82. And that's exactly what it should be in the deal. So, a lot of moves happening. And I don't remember why I got started on that. So, okay, Anthony, Ghost might go for your pick if the Flyers trade out of 11. I hear the Flyers aren't going to trade the 11th. They're going to trade the 11th. They want it for a guy that top 6 player, 1-for-1. And I believe that's from Bob McKenzie. I heard that radio interview from today. He also said they want a top 6 forward back for Ghost, right? So I think it was Anthony that told me Drouin is not out of the question in Philadelphia. I didn't think he was their type of player, and Anthony disagreed with me. And since he's a Philly fan from Philadelphia, I'm going to take his word for it, that's for sure. So Drouin sounds like the kind of guy they're talking about. They want a young top 6 forward plus. So that to me that's Drouin, but it's whether they want Drouin and Shaw or Byron, I don't know. They want a lot, and Ghost is seen as somebody who's going to fetch a big return. That's the word I'm looking for, return. Let's see. Yeah, seeing Guy Lafleur play for the Nordiques was hard to take. Yeah. Lafleur's my hockey idol. I'm kind of working on a video right now. It's probably going to be it's what I'm going to have to edit because I'm going to do the highlights. I hope I'm able to because I don't know about copyright. I'm going to do the best I can. He's my hockey idol. For me, there's no one better. Although I know there's better. I'm not saying he's the best player ever to play the game. He's not. He's my favorite all-time ever Canadian player. It was hard to see him first with the Rangers and then with the Nordiques. It was hard enough with the Rangers. The Nordiques was really hard. So, Gursky, Lynette, and Marty, that sounds like, well, I don't know if you're 1, 2, or 3 people, but I'm going to say that sounds like you're about my age. What do you think about signing Duchesne to a 7-year, 9.5? No, see, that's the problem. And I'll tell you what, I think you're dreaming. The Duchesne, I think, wants upwards of 10, 10.5 now. But 9.5, look, think of it, 9.5. How are you going to pay the other player? Where's Domi's money going to come from? Domi's got to be signed to an extension. Armia's got to be re-signed. Lekkonen's got to be re-signed. And I'm sorry if I'm looking at myself. I should be looking up there at you guys. But what can I say? Uh, I'm not really a vain person, that's for sure. Yeah, listen, where are they going to get the money from down the road? This is what Bergeron was saying. And I think he was saying it because he doesn't think he's going to get Duchesne, because he doesn't want to spend that kind of money. If you could get Duchesne at a reasonable maybe $7.5 million at the most, and even that I don't like. I don't think they should spend on free agents. I really don't. But then again, I don't know how much cap space does Montreal have. I think they have something like 13 million they're going to have. So too much money for Duchesne, in my opinion. I agree with you, Scotty. Cube Cody. Welcome in. If I haven't said hi already, what Halifax Mooseheads player is going to the NHL? I'd say Raphael Lavoie. Definitely Lavoie. I'm trying to think now who I liked on the Mooseheads. Is Moran or that's Rimouski? I don't remember. Probably Rimouski. Rouyn-Noranda. Rimouski. Where did I get Rimouski from? I would say Lavoie. There was somebody else on Halifax that I really liked. Ray, I'm doing a video. I don't really care what's going on out there. Yeah, I'm gonna say Lavoie. Okay, wait a second. I missed something. Sater to Detroit. Who did LA pick? I'm talking away. I didn't see who LA picked. Someone please tell me who LA got. So Moritz Sater went to LA to Detroit. Oh, Alexander Holm, your smile face. Is that because that's what happened? Turcotte went to LA. Turcotte went to LA. Well, okay. I can see that. He can help LA. LA needs everything. LA needs like everything. So if I were Turcotte, I'd be going. I went to LA. But LA needs everything. Lavoie isn't fast enough for the NHL yet, but he will be. I think, yeah. I mean, if he's asking who's going right away next year to the NHL, I don't know. But the Mooseheads, yes, from the Mooseheads, yeah, Lavoie. He'll make the NHL one day. I mean, barring like he doesn't continue developing. Okay. And just something, I don't know. It might even be just his face I don't like. I don't know. There's something about him when I first saw him. I like his highlights. He looks good. He's got talent. Just something about him I don't like. So it's a personal thing. I don't know. Montreal might take him. I don't know. I don't know that he goes that early though. Okay, you want to come up? You're that desperate? Come on up. My dog has to come up. Okay, Ray, say hi. Say hi, Ray. Come on. Just say hi. Look, there's a camera there. Say hi. Hi. That's Ray. She's insisting. I walked her just before the live feed, so she can't say anything about that. Anthony, please let Zegras slip to 11. Yeah. Yeah. Personally, what's next is Detroit. Who's on the board? Detroit still? I could see Detroit taking Zegras. I could see Detroit taking Zegras. So am I right? Detroit's still on the board? I'm talking too much to hear my radio, so and I'm old. My hearing isn't the same as it was when I was younger, I guess. And Ray's not a hearing helper dog. I was gonna say seeing eye dog, but a hearing ear dog. Okay, something else. Wait, did I miss this one? What do you think Montreal should pick if Thomas Harley and Cam York are already picked? Samuel Poulin. I don't know. I'm blanking here. I guess you mean defenseman. But I assume Broberg might be gone by then. But if not, I imagine Broberg is for defenseman. Although I'm not a big Broberg fan, but I think I was proven wrong because I didn't think he had a good U18s, but apparently he won the defenseman of the tournament, so I must be wrong. Hey, wait a second. So, okay, Detroit got Sater, and Buffalo's on the board now. They took Cousins. That yeah, I think I had that. I think I don't know which one. I think it was my first mock draft. I think it might have been a pretty good mock draft. Not positive. I'd have to go look. I'd have to go in my studio and get the books out. But I will revisit that. I'm gonna go back over that, by the way, and do a video and see how I did. So the Sabres took Cousins. So you see, with all the drafts and all that, it didn't go the way, typical. It didn't go the way we thought. So far, what? Sater went 6. So on my drop list, he didn't drop. No, I had him on the rise. He went 6. He was pretty far back beginning of the season. He's been rising all season. So I'm good on that one. I think, okay, y'all ready now? Y'all already know? Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Hey, I could say that too. You already know. I think Spencer Knight's going to Florida, 13. If anyone's picking him early like this, Florida. Okay, so Sabres just took Cousins, so we've got a few minutes there. So that's Edmonton. I think Edmonton takes. Who do you think? I've been saying Cole Caulfield for a while. I'm going to continue to say, Cole Caulfield. I'm really parched. You guys, I'm going to take 2 minutes, not even 1 minute. Screen's going to be blank. Don't go away. I'm just going to get something in my freezer. Look, it's a hot day. I'm going to get something to cool me down. Be right back. Let's get him back. Ugh. So they didn't pick yet, did they? What are we at? Edmonton. So who do you guys figure's going next on Edmonton, for Edmonton? Yeah, Caulfield's the best goal scorer to Freezy, by the way. Caulfield's the best goal scorer, I think, in this draft. Pure sniper. He's got moves for a little guy. Got a wicked shot. Yeah, he's the next to Brinket. Yeah, definitely. His size is not going to hold him back. Not at all. Okay, Caulfield is the best goal scorer in the draft. He would be amazing with McDavid. Yeah, either with McDavid or Draisaitl. He's a small guy. You put him next to somebody big who's got talent. Imagine McDavid feeding him the puck. Wow. Edmonton picked Broberg. I heard that today that Edmonton is going to pick Broberg. I'm surprised at that. Broberg didn't drop. I had him dropping. Well, so that leaves Anaheim. You think Anaheim takes Caulfield? I don't know. There's a shot that there's going to be a good player, like a really good player from Montreal. Let's hope this keeps up. Caulfield isn't Anaheim's type of guy. I've seen him taking somebody big. Who's still left that's big? Well, Zegras could be a good pick here for Anaheim. Caulfield won't drop to 15. No, I don't think he will. No, I'm not saying Caulfield. Maybe Newhook. I would love to see Alex Newhook here. Yeah, Zegras. My pick for Anaheim is Zegras. Scotty says, excuse me, guys. Scotty says Zegras was who I had for Anaheim in my mock draft. Yep, you did. Alexander Holberg says Broberg is going to be great. I watch him almost. Yeah, I should have taken your advice there. I don't know. I watched him. He didn't impress me for some reason, but that happens sometimes. I'm obviously wrong, which I said in my video. I could be wrong. I probably am. And I said, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You think I'm crazy that he's going to drop, and I was, I guess. So I guess that's official. I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm. So who else? Who else thinks Zegras is going to go to Anaheim, or who do you think? Hey, you guys. Oh. Ray, don't bark. I got the noisiest dog on the block, unfortunately. Gursky was at Mari. I hope Montreal gets a second first rounder so they can get Harley and Lavoie. I mean, how do you think? How would you get another first rounder at this point, though? They'd have to make a trade of some sort. What is it you're thinking? I'd love it if they had a second first rounder. So who's still out there? We've got Zegras, Krebs, Boldy, Newhook, Kaliev. Boldy, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Matt Boldy might go here. Yeah, he's a big right winger from the U.S. NDTP team. Again, say that 5 times fast. Not easy. Yeah, I know Vancouver would like to get Boldy. I wonder if he'll make it one more pick. But I don't know. I guess Zegras or Boldy here. So far, Krebs is dropping. So Krebs is dropping. I kind of said Krebs is going to drop. Podkolzin's dropping. Who else did I have that's dropping up from the first round? Krebs and Podkolzin. Broberg didn't drop. Suzuki hasn't really come around to his time yet. I can't remember who the other one was. George Cax, Caulfield, please. Come on, Habs, come on, or Suzuki. Are you still on Suzuki? I like Suzuki, but I don't think he's getting picked by Montreal. But look, then again, so I've been wrong. I was right in my first mock draft. I should have stayed with that, but yeah, I've been wrong most of. Yeah, it's one or two. I'm surprised about Byram. I really am. Gursky, middle of the road. No, what's MOAR? Big. Oh wait, what was my last? Boldy or? Are you saying middle of the road big? No, that wouldn't be spelled like that. I don't know. Is Zegras a big guy? Is he big, Zegras? I don't know how big he is. Y'all already now is saying, you already know. Suzuki is only in conversation for 15 because we have his brother. Yeah, I mean, I think early on, no. but his stock really fell after the the U18s. He was injured and he didn't look good, obviously, and that his stock really fell. So, but yeah, I think there might be some better players there than I wouldn't be unhappy if they took him, but I don't think they're going to. Zagreus, 6 feet 170. You know, he needs to get put on some muscle. 6 feet 173. Yeah, I can Zagreus or Bold here. And then again, if they don't mind the Achilles tendon tear, I could see Krebs. I think I had Krebs at for Anaheim for leadership and stuff like that to replace Corey Perry. They just bought out, and then what Getzlaff I think is there still. Zagreus was taken by who? Did I miss something? Oh, you're saying it. Zagreus gone. What Detroit? Was it Detroit then? That's the one I missed, right? Yeah. Well, the thing okay, this is a friend of mine told me this with the injury. You already know. Um, it's a partial tear, which you say, okay, well, it's not a complete tear. It should be better, but apparently a partial tear is harder, is a longer recovery. It's harder to fully recover and takes longer from a partial tear. So it might throw people off. You never know. If his development gets thrown off, say 6 months, that makes a difference. Okay, now you already know saying Zagreus picked by Anaheim. So was he picked before or is he just been picked now? I don't know why the radio ain't telling us nothing. We need big skilled guys. We do. Yeah, our team's a little bit small. That's it. Let's see who's available. Believe me, I'm okay with Caulfield if they can get him, even though he's small. But I'd rather see somebody a little bigger. That's why Lavoie is a possibility. He's a big guy. And I'll tell you what, so is Poulin. Poulin's not small. 6'1", 200, and 200 pounds. He's got the NHL size body. So Poulin's not a bad pick if you're looking for that. So did they announce Zagreus is Anaheim? These guys, the clowns on the radio I'm listening to, are just talking to each other. No? No? Yep. Lab was a much better scorer than Poulin, but Poulin has more grit. Uh, yeah, okay, I'm not going to say no to that. Although, you know what? Poulin played on he was with what, Sherbrooke Phoenix? Not a great team. And he was a good player on not a great team. He put up some good numbers, 29 goals. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think if you have Poulin in with a good center, more elite players, I think he puts up bigger numbers. And he's got that grit. And he's got that the pedigree from his father. He knows how to be an NHLer. He's been around the rink plenty. NHL rink. He saw how they practiced, what they have to do to be NHLers. Yeah, I like Poulin a lot. Uh, okay, so Zegras went to Anaheim. Zegras to Anaheim. Lavoie was also amazing in the playoffs. Yeah, I get that. I'm really not knocking Lavoie. I'm not. So now it's Vancouver's pick. I kind of think Boldy because they need a winger and they need size in that guy who could score and everything. I think they take Boldy. Other than Boldy, I guess if it's going to be a defenseman, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe Harley. Oh my God, they took Todd Colson as I'm talking about it. Well, okay, he fell. I said he might fall. I didn't think he'd fall out of the top 10. He didn't, but he fell. I'm a little surprised at that. That they're gonna. I would have thought they want somebody that they're more guaranteed to have there within a year or two. A little surprised, but then again, look, we're 5 picks away from Montreal. Five. There's a lot of good players still out there. Who we got out there? Okay, let's go through who's still out there. We got Matthew Boldy still out there. Peyton Krebs is still out there. Cole Caulfield's still out there. Who am I missing? We need to find 5. Yeah, Anthony, your team's on the board. Your team is on the board. Caulfield, or trade. Yeah. Um, what do you don't like Matthew Boldy, big strong winger? I don't know. Maybe they'll take Boldy. A lot of people thought Krebs would go to Philadelphia. So, what do you think of that, Krebs? You need a sniper, yeah. Um, what team really doesn't? But yeah. But I guess why I don't think of Caulfield for Philadelphia is he's small. I guess I don't think of Philadelphia that way. I grew up with the Broad Street Bullies. They're all big bully kind of guys. But apparently Anthony tells me it's not that way anymore. So Caulfield will probably be gone. Yeah, I didn't really think of Caulfield for Philadelphia at all. So I've had Krebs for Philadelphia. I think I put Soderstrom for you guys. I can't think of who else. I did three mocks. I can't remember. I should have brought my books in here. Okay, come on. We want to get these picks in. Anybody a Minnesota Wild fan? Minnesota's 12, isn't it? Any Wild fans here? Any Florida fans? And any Coyotes fans? My cousin that I live with, she's from Arizona. She's from Arizona. I don't think she's a Coyotes fan, but there's one or two in her family, in her immediate family. Next year, I'll teach her how to play hockey. I'll teach her the game, what hockey's all about. She doesn't know much about hockey. Okay, come on. Come on, Philly, make your pick. Yeah, I don't know who else is a sniper up there. I guess we forgot Kaliev. Kaliev could go here. I don't know. What do you think, Anthony? You think you'd be happy with Kaliev? I gotta talk to you guys up here. I have to block my screen. Um, yeah, Kaliev could go. I think Kaliev could go here. Nope, you don't like Kaliev? Me neither. Honestly, I don't like Kaliev either, and I hope Montreal does not take him. We already had Kovalev, and apparently they're very similar. I don't know. I don't like the up and downness and the not being there every night, not trying his hardest all the time. Y'all already know, says Boldy. Could go here. I don't mean to kill you, man. Sorry. You got hospitals near you? I hope so. Oh, it's true. Maybe that's what the time is. It's taking a while. Maybe there's a trade. Maybe there's a trade of brewing. Would be the first one. What are we at? 10, 11 now. Yeah. This is the hardest part, waiting in between these damn picks. They take the time. But yeah, it's true. If they're taking so long, maybe there is a trade. You have any idea who do you think they might trade with? Talking about Philly Ghost is overrated. You already know. I don't know about that so much. I like Ghost. Like I've been on them getting Ghost for a while now, so I'm definitely not going to diss the guy, even though we're not getting him. Uh, Leafs. You're not thinking Marner. I don't think they're trading Marner. Who do you think from the Leafs they're they're going to trade. I haven't heard anything. Philadelphia and Toronto. Most of his points fed from Giroux on the power play. Well, I don't know. I haven't watched him enough to know that particular stuff. I just know I'm not the only one thinking he's the perfect fit here. But hey, listen, it's all subjective, right? Everyone's allowed their opinion, and I could be just as wrong as I think you are. So, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen Ghost play enough really to say that. So, and Giroux, that makes sense. Giroux could be feeding him a lot of points. Maybe that's why he had an off year last year. Trade, called it. They traded. They traded with, they got Coyotes 14th and 44. You know, maybe because so many good players are still around. I don't know. So that means, Coyotes are up. You think the Coyotes take Caulfield? I don't know. You think the Coyotes take Caulfield here? I don't. Maybe they need scoring. That's one thing they do need. So maybe they moved up to grab Caulfield. So maybe that's what we see here. Well, on the radio, they're saying that they'd be surprised if it's not Caulfield. So sorry, Anthony. Looks like you lost your Caulfield. Terrible defensive. Ghost was a healthy scratch some games this year. Anthony says, no, never a healthy scratch. You're wrong on that. He had surgery on his shoulder over the summer. That's right. He was recovering from shoulder surgery. So I think that's why he had the 4 year. He was recovering, and apparently correct me if I'm wrong, the second half of the season he was a lot better, wasn't he? See, I knew about the shoulder surgery he was recovering from. Right, that's it. He was recovering for the first half, and the second half he was back to being Ghost. That's why I'm all for him. I don't think he's fallen just because his numbers were down. There was a reason for that. Yeah, that's right. He came off an amazing year. I wasn't sure what you meant by that. Now I can. Ghost is. He might not be an elite defenseman, but he's one of the best defensemen in the league. Let's put it that way. He's up on the top anyway. So was it strictly a switch of 11 for 14 and 44, or were there players involved? Oh, okay. So no, it was just the picks. Yeah, they're taking Caulfield. Anybody still here? Ken. They're taking Caulfield. What do you guys think? They're taking Caulfield? Let me know who agrees with me, who disagrees. He was scratched in March, but maybe he was, he had a bad day. Maybe he had one of those days where they do therapy on his shoulder. He might have had a therapy day and he needed a day off. Yeah, I think they're definitely picking Caulfield here. It makes sense. I'm going to be a little surprised if Caulfield's not the guy that they traded up for. Soderstrom. I had Soderstrom in my second or the third draft, mock draft. Now let me ask you this: why would the Coyotes trade up to get Soderstrom? I would think Soderstrom would be available at 14. It doesn't make sense. Anthony, you think there was a chance Philadelphia was picking Soderstrom? I had it in one of the drafts, but I I realized that was probably wrong. Um, Anthony, it's not a W yet. Caulfield might get picked yet, but that's a strange move. Alexander, Soderstrom, is he from Sweden? Is he from your country? Any idea why they might have felt that they had to trade up to get him? It doesn't make sense to me. That was a good move by Philly. I agree because they got an extra pick in the second round. That's pretty good. So Anthony, that's a win. That's a big W for you guys. If you ask me, that's a W. Especially if you can still get Caulfield at the 14th pick. But um, I don't know. What do you think? You think Minnesota takes Caulfield? Anybody think Minnesota takes Caulfield? I've heard it been a lot of people think Minnesota, and I thought too, needs defense. Maybe Broberg goes here right now. I know Soderstrom is promising. I get that. It's still a bit of a shocker. Here comes my cat because she's hungry. She's old and hungry. I'm gonna have to feed her. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm taking one more 2-minute break. I'm gonna have to feed my cat. Just this one. It won't take long, but it's necessary. She's 19 years old. Show everybody. Hey, Mew. This is a 19-year-old cat. Still walking around. Okay, let me take her and get her fed. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about all this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that again. Sorry. What can you do? You got animals. At that age, she has to eat extra because I don't know. She got dry food everywhere. That's not a problem, but they have to eat a little extra when they get old like that. So. Broberg taken. Wait. Oh yeah, Broberg was already gone. Why did I mention Broberg? I'm an idiot. Who's out there still defenseman? Maybe. Hang on. Well, maybe Cam York goes here. What do you think? That's what Cam York to Minnesota. I guess I hadn't thought about that one before. I didn't go anywhere, by the way, Randy. I know Montreal's drafting soon. Had to feed my cat and get a piece of plastic in my tooth. Come on up there, you. So 12. Oh, you think? You already know. You think Caulfield goes here? Yeah, I mean Caulfield, I can see going anywhere. Caulfield is a sniper. He can help any team. Although I don't see him going to Florida if he's not picked. So if Caulfield's not picked here, Anthony, you might get. I think you guys get him still. That would be something if Philadelphia trades down and still gets the guy that we all thought they'd get at 11. Yeah, if he doesn't go here, I don't think Florida takes Wild Pick Boldy. Makes sense. Big guy. Well, Anthony, if Florida picks Spencer Knight, I guess Philly will get Caulfield. Yeah. Imagine they trade down and they still get the guy you wanted like that. It's a big win, man. Anthony, you should be happy. That's a big, big, big win if they take Caulfield now. Well, not now. At 14. You think it's possible maybe that Philly doesn't take Caulfield at 14 and leaves him for Montreal? Krebs is still out there. Of the big name forwards, it's just Krebs and Caulfield. Who else is out there? Of the big ones, the ones we thought were going in the top 10. I think that's it. You already know we haven't seen a few teams passing Caulfield, and they did. So it might happen. Well, if Minnesota doesn't take Krebs right now, I think maybe Montreal does get Krebs. But oh wait, Minnesota took Boldy. Oh, we might get Peyton Krebs. Anthony, I don't know where you are, but my God, you're getting that feed. You're getting that info way before me. They just announced it on the radio. The Boldy. Anyways, what are we at? Yeah, once the Montreal picks, we'll talk for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna cut the feed because I'm already at 2 hours. My computer is working fine. That's pretty good news. I didn't think I'd go this far. Okay, so who's up next? So Florida, right? Florida's going to take Spencer Knight. Oh yeah, no, don't. Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, keep going. Keep telling me you're getting it before I'm getting it. That's fine. Um, Florida right now, right? So we're expecting Spencer Knight to go here, right? Okay. Come on, take Spencer Knight. I'd love to see us get Krebs or Caulfield. I'd love that. Oh my God, Peyton Krebs would be a good addition here. I wouldn't really, excuse me, I wouldn't have really thought he'd still be around. Come on, Florida, get up to the table and take your pick. Anybody think there's a chance Florida takes Krebs or Caulfield here? Anybody? I kind of don't think so. Come on, Spencer Knight to Florida. Let's go. You already know. You think so? Who do you think if they take a forward? Who would you think? Who would you? Oh, hey, Alex Newhook's still out there. Krebs or Newhook? Oh my God, I forgot about Newhook. I'd have to make a choice here. Who I want more? I wish Scotty was here to help me out on that. Damn. Um. Yeah. Yeah, I get best player available. It depends. If they don't like the Achilles tear, they might take Newhook. I'd love to see Newhook. Uh, yeah, Anthony Newhook could be a pick here right now. I mean, not now. Although a lot of people have said that Newhook might go to Minnesota, but also Kaliev. So, man, there's so many guys still available that are pretty good guys. Well, let's see. Let's see who goes here. Yeah, you still got Cam York. My God. Yeah, I love virgins. You can go take off. So I sound retarded. That's a really nice thing to say. You don't say that about people. Anyways, your comments are going to get hidden. Bye. Some people are just dumb. Like, Dad's going to bother me that he thinks I sound mentally handicapped. Oh, well. I'm mentally handicapped. That's what it is. Who picked? Anthony said no, they picked. Who picked? You already know. Okay, Krebs, better overall player. Only thing holding back is his injury. Yeah, no, I get that. Although I'll tell you the truth, I really like Newhook, but I hadn't really thought Krebs could make it could be a pick for us. I didn't delve too much into Krebs, except what he had the tear, so I was doing that story, but I didn't really go and look at the highlights and everything. But I know he's a good player. I saw him at the U18s. So yeah, he might be the better overall, but Newhook was great at the U18s too, and maybe it was Krebs and Newhook were the two best Canadians at that tournament. Well, there we go, Spencer Knight. Woohoo! I called that one from my first mock draft. That's that. Not to pat myself on the back, but a lot of people thought I was a little bit. Let's see. Lit boys. What are lit boys? Knight to Florida. So Caulfield, Krebs, or Newhook to Montreal. I mean, look. What if they go with? They might go with a defenseman. I don't know. But Krebs or Newhook. You can. It's hard to say. You can beat yourself up over it if you take the wrong one, but they're both pretty good picks. Both. I don't know. You can flip a coin almost, no? And Caulfield is kind of the sniper we need for that power play. So I don't know. I'm gonna tell you. I think my gut tells me Newhook if they get that chance. So, but they'll probably take Krebs. Some people, some guy named Mike Cock, he thinks he's gonna come on here and start talking. That's I think in my whole 6 months I've had to block one user. That's it. I had to do it twice here on this. I guess that's what live feeds are like. Anthony, yeah, great move by Fletcher. Yeah. So what do you think now? Are you? It looks like you're gonna get Caulfield here, maybe. Would you be happy with either or here in this case? Yeah, Montreal's got a really small team, so I'd rather have somebody bigger. That's why I'd rather have Krebs or I'm looking at myself again, Krebs or Newhook. So yeah, which player do I think would be ready the soonest? I think Caulfield would be ready the soonest, probably. Newhook's committed to Boston College next season, so you're going to lose him for at least that one season, maybe two. So yeah, Caulfield would be the one probably the most ready at this point for various reasons. So yeah, our best guys are small. I get that, and that's another reason why maybe Caulfield's not the right guy because of the size problem. Unless he's planning to make other trades and we don't know about, and he's gonna. Although I don't think he thought Caulfield would get this far. And he might not. Philadelphia might take him. I just hate they take so goddamn long in between picks. It's almost as bad as it's worse than fantasy draft. Those can take forever sometimes. Any of you guys do fantasy pools? I used to do that. I do them free online now. Okay, so come on, guys. Who's going here? Caulfield. I hate the wait. It hasn't been an overly exciting draft though, eh? Only the one trade, Philadelphia. It kind of it's kind of always like that, eh? There's a lot of build up, a lot of hype about this and that, and then nothing really happens, you know. And that seems to be what's happening here tonight. So pick is in. Pick is in. Come on, Anthony. Give us that pick. Ray said that's who whoever that is. That's who the pick is. Come on, Caulfield. Come on. Anthony's leaving us in suspense. That's what's happening. Come on, Anthony, let us know. Please don't bully us. Who's bullying us? Yeah. I just ignore that. If they don't like it, they can just go somewhere else. People like that, they're just looking for an argument. They don't really, they're just idiots. I just ignore it. I don't care what they say. I just ignore it. Cam York? Oh my God, you must be disappointed. Oh my God. Cam York? Seriously. I'm almost shocked. With the way players are dropping down, I'm almost shocked that it's Cam York. Okay. Okay, David Bridges. You don't like old man? Go to some other freaking channel. Caden, what is the draft? What do you mean, what is the draft? Caden, you must know what the draft is. Or are you saying where is the draft? If you're saying that, it's Vancouver. I'm shocked at Cam York. Um, I think Cam York might, and he might take a couple of years. From what I've heard, he's going to take 2-3 years to develop. He may even be a little overrated by some people that I've seen talk about him, but he's a speedy goal scoring. He's a point producer, good on the power play, I believe. Hi, people. Okay, so we're on the board. Caulfield, Newhook, or Krebs? No, I'm Krebs or Newfield. So Newhook or Krebs, Newhook or Krebs. Caulfield is smaller. That's the only problem with Caulfield is he's small, and we're a team loaded with small players. Okay, David Bridges, if you can hear me, go fuck yourself. That's all I have to say about that. I won't swear anymore. I thought once you delete, you hide people for. How do they get back in? Don't get this. Oh, I'm gonna put him in a 300-second timeout. That's it. Idiot. Don't we love trolls? We need a right winger. Is that what he is? Caulfield's a right winger? Come on, Habs. So I'm going to end it after the Habs, not because this a-hole Bridges told me to, that's for damn sure. If he doesn't like my face or you don't like the way I talk, go somewhere else. Caden, if David's your friend, you're going to get knocked out of here too. So I wouldn't be his friend if you want to be on this channel. If you don't like me, go somewhere else. There's plenty of other channels. No problem. You're allowed not to like me, but you're not allowed to make comments like that on my channel. It is my channel. It's the way it is. He's not. Okay. Bye. Bye, Caden. Oh, God, people. No, I'm not listening to them. I don't care. It's just they keep popping up. I thought when you hide a user like that, it stays hidden. How do they keep coming back? Not in a different name, same name. Anyways, whatever. Like I said, I don't care. If you guys don't like me, why are you watching? Why would somebody come into this live stream if you don't like what I look like or what I sound like? Just go somewhere else. Thanks, by the way. You already know. Come on, Montreal. Okay, I'm saying New Hook for me. Everybody else seems to be on Caulfield. I'm on New Hook. I'm on New Hook. New Hook, New Hook. Let's go, New Hook. Ay. Sorry, guys, just reporting this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Are we getting a pick here yet? Come on, Montreal. New Hook. I like New Hook. The knock on New Hook is that he plays in a league that's not competitive enough or talented enough, and he's the best player there. I like him. I definitely like him. New Hook, New Hook, New Hook. New Hook, New Hook, New Hook. Boy, they're keeping me busy, these freaking idiots. I guess they're hackers. They hack in through. They're hiding them. Come on, Habs, make your pick. Montreal picked Caulfield. I'm a little surprised. Caulfield. Okay, well, we got a sniper. I guess he figured, and he's probably the most ready. He's probably the most ready. I guess that's what they figured. Yeah, well, Bergevin was seen. He took him out for dinner, and he was seen talking to them. It's been a rumor that they're targeted Caulfield, so I guess they did. And I'm just shocked that it worked out. Yeah, Anthony, you guys took York and we took Caulfield. I'm really kind of surprised. Okay, so we got Caulfield. So Caulfield, he's 5'7". Guy scored, I think, 102 goals last season overall, 72 with the USNDTP. I mean, I don't know. Just on a team full of small guys, I'm a little surprised he went with Caulfield, but maybe that means somebody's getting moved. But I don't see it. The small guys, I don't see them getting moved. I saw someone say Gallagher to Edmonton was a ridiculous trade offer, but I don't think they're moving Gallagher. Mike, I guess there's a possibility that I think he might be ready. Maybe that's why they picked him. They think he's going to be ready next season. So maybe that's why they picked him, and he'll crack the lineup. I'll tell you, with that, he's a sniper. He'll definitely help the power play. I just don't know. Do you want to have that many small guys in the lineup? That's my only question. Anthony wants to cry. He's gonna cry himself to sleep. Okay, Anthony, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Appreciate the inside information. Have a great night. Don't cry too much. Don't cry too much. It's not worth it. Maybe they'll trade. Maybe they'll trade Caulfield to get Gospazier. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it a quits. It's 2 hours. I'm sure you're all tired of my face. Obviously, those guys that were trolling me were. That's obvious. So, but that's not why I'm leaving. I'm glad anybody who stuck around. There's still 12 of you here. Thank you. And I'm going to wish you all a good night. And look out for, I'm going to start breaking down this draft tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I'll be doing probably an hour. We'll break down the second round and see what's going on there. You're welcome, Alexander. Have a good night. Good night, Mike. And let's see. Yeah, Mike, our team could use a big player. That's why I'm a little disappointed, but not that much. We got Caulfield. Okay, Caden. Well, if those were your friends, you know, I don't really go for that. But as long as I don't care what you guys think. Just don't put it on don't troll me. Trolling is just dumb. Just dumb. If they don't like what I look like, that's fine. They don't have to. They don't like to have to like what I say, but then find somewhere else to go. That's all. But if you're okay, I'll keep you in here. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm signing off tonight. Have a good one. Thanks to everybody who showed up. Thanks to everybody who's still around and stayed. And I'll see you next time. That's it from Talking Habs. Have a good night.